Who else is attacking is Bosma. He's getting ahead in counts. He had that long at bat with Pinckney, but said to Britcher, hey, I'm going to get ahead of you and never look back.
It's a big mentality. 2 words. Strike 1. The 0-1. Change up, misses low. Ball 1. So count even at 1 to McKenzie. We're in the top of the 9th here at Lowell Park. 2 gone. Count even at 1. And the Commodores lead the Kettleers 3-1. Bosma fires. And with the fastball this time, misses outside at 91 miles an hour. 2-1 the count on Anthony.
A Mac attack.
Well, would that be something if he pieced one here? Had a 3-run blast at Wareham on Saturday. The 2-1. Change up. Misses outside. It's now 3-1. McKenzie in the left-handed batter's box, a switch hitter out of Sam Houston State. Righty on lefty matchup. 3-1. Foul to the left side, out of play.
Heads up, Cars.
Thank goodness our car's not there. We parked in the farthest spot possible in the parking lot. Saw the spot. Everyone was like, Trey, move, go there, go there. I'm like, okay. Especially you. Backseat Tucker. Payoff pitch with 2 gone. High and away, ball 4. McKenzie draws a walk. That's big. Now you have the top of the order coming up, and it's Alex Mooney. Mooney stepping into the right-handed batter's box. McKenzie hanging out on first. Top of the 9th, 2 gone here at Lowell Park, and Falmouth has itself a 3-1 lead over Cotuit, who is 8-0, the hottest team on Cape Cod. Runner goes. McKenzie laces one out to center field. Coming in is Scott, who loses his hat like he normally does, and he makes the grab for the final out. So Falmouth unable to grab a run in the top of the 9th, but it all comes down to this. Bottom of the 9th coming up from Lowell Park, and Falmouth leads Cotuit 3-1. You're listening to the Cape Cod Baseball League on the Commodores Radio Network. All right, here we go. Bottom half of the 9th here at Lowell Park, and the Commodores lead the Kettleers by a score of 3-1. The sun's starting to set a little bit here in Barnstable, Massachusetts. With Logan Sofrenko, I'm Trey Redfield. So glad you've been with us throughout this entire game. It's been an exciting one. The Doors find themselves up 2, and Joey Ryan is on for his 2nd inning of work. Josh Pearson at the plate. Righty on lefty matchup, and it starts with ball 1, low and in. Ryan comes out of Boston College as he's ready to deal the 1-0. Fastball at the knees, and it finds the low and inner quarter of the plate for strike one. Pearson, the left-handed batter, sitting at 5'10", 195 pounds, coming out of LSU. The 1-1 from Ryan, going with the fastball. It's yanked down the right side, and it gets down. Picking it up in right field is Brutcher, throws it over to second. Did they get him? They got him! Pearson tried to extend it for two, but an amazing throw by Drew Brutcher cans him at second base. There's one gone in the bottom of the ninth, and Falmouth leads 3-1.
Oh, man. The late parts of this game have been all Falmouth. This inning could have gotten very bad with the leadoff hitter in scoring position with nobody out. Here we are, one out. See what Scott can do.
Victor Scott, center fielder out of West Virginia. 0 for 2 tonight with the walk. First pitch to Scott, misses low and in. Ball one at 91 miles an hour. 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for Falmouth, 1 run, 5 hits, 3 errors for Cotuit. Ryan with the 1-0. Fastball fouled back and out of play, count even at 1. Victor Scott has made a lot of defensive plays today, losing his hat. We've seen a lot of that. And the last time the Commodores took on the Kettleers, which was a 4-0 loss for Falmouth. As he's ready for the 1-1. Ryan kicks and fires from the windup, 92 miles an hour. That almost grazes the jersey of Scott's. It's now 2-1.
Joey Ryan's got to be careful here. I know we got that electrifying first out, but still. Just a 2-run ball game.
Kyle Karros on deck. Ryan trying to get a 6-out save. The 2-1. Going inside yet again, but misses inside. It's now 3-1 to Scott. This is what you don't want to do. You do not want to put a Kettleer base runner aboard, especially Scott, a guy who was vibrant on the base pass at West Virginia, going 38 of 45 for stolen bases. It's 3-1 on Scott. Pitch is fouled back. It's now full.
I really want him to attack the outside part of the strike zone, get him to spoil pitches. Joey Ryan's got to go out there, force Scott to go the other way, and in so doing that, get him to fly out or ground out.
Falmouth leads Cotuit 3-1 in the bottom of the ninth here at Lowell Park. 1 gone, full count on Victor Scott. Righty on lefty duel. Joey Ryan on the mound for the Doors. Here's the payoff. Goes with the slider, and it bounces foul into the Commodore dugout on the first base side. We'll do the 3-2 again.
I've seen a couple of very fine at-bats from both sides. The most recent one was Pinckney, working the count all the way full, got 9 pitches. The pitcher won the battle, though, so let's see if Ryan can continue that trend.
Here we go to 3-2 yet again. Ryan kicks and fires. Fastball on the outside, ball 4. Victor Scott aboard with a walk, and Cotuit brings the tying man to the plate. It's Kyle Karros, the third baseman out of UCLA, who's 0 for 3 today.
He's got some power to him, and that's his only thing on his mind right now.
Righty on righty matchup, and be ready for Scott to go here. If there's someone that's got to be ready, it's the guy behind the plate, Jack Payton, who's squatting behind home plate right now. Ryan working from the stretch, deals the first pitch, breaking ball in the inner half, and finds the inner half for strike 1. Great paint job there from Ryan. 0-1 the count on Karros. Double play opportunity here for the Doors. Ryan comes set. Pickoff move over to first, nothing doing.
Let him know he's thinking of him.
Walsh didn't even put a tag on Scott. One gone, bottom 9. Man on first, 0-1 the count, Doors up 2. Ryan deals, runner goes, ball at the knees, throw down to second, not even close.
That jump was insane he got.
It was
He got a ridiculous jump.
So Victor Scott moving in the scoring position. It was ball 1 called on Karros. So to count even to a guy who is 0 for 3 today. So Falmouth, the middle infield, moves out of the double play depth, just trying to get in out here. Caro serves as the tying run. Falmouth 3, Cotuit 1. The Commodores trying to put an end to the Kettleers' hot start here in the 2022 CCBL season. Ryan looks back at second. Nothing doing, 1-1. Runner goes, breaking ball, it plunks him. Caro goes over to first base, but having to go back to second is Scott, because he didn't get the stolen bag in time. So now you have a force all over the infield.
So now I got to be careful here. Ritter had a very fine play at short to nab Halter at home. He's got to be careful here because he can win this ball game right here with one swing of the bat.
This Cotuit crowd starting to get fired up. Ryan Ritter is the winning run, and he's at the plate. 2 on, 1 gone in the bottom of the ninth, and the Commodores lead the Kettleers 3-1. Ryan working from the stretch, looks back at second. McKenzie playing with him. First pitch to Ritter. Fastball down at the knees for strike 1. Ritter steps back into the box. 0-1 the count, 1 gone. Bottom 9, 2 on. The pitch. Yanked down the left side, foul. That would have been yard if it were fair.
Woo!
Man, that was a shot.
Oh, man.
He's hitting 283 this season, or he hit 283 this season with Kentucky. Had 8 home runs and 36 RBIs. That was a moonshot foul.
Jolted this crowd, so got to be careful. Don't hang him one.
0-2 the count, 2 on, 1 gone in the bottom of the ninth. Falmouth 3, Cotuit 1. Ryan comes set, getting his sign from Peyton. Looks back at second and deals. Breaking ball, that got him.
Oh, he's smiling, look at that.
It hit him. So now the bases are loaded. And coming up to the plate,
off the bench.
Chandler Simpson coming up to the plate, off the bench, yep.
Had his first at bat back in the 7th.
So that's back-to-back hit by pitches.
The funniest thing in the world was when that hit him on the elbow. He looks down by, he's like, that was
yeah,
that was
he smiled.
So, gotta be careful here. I sound like a broken record, but
yeah, no,
Chandler Simpson,
you're not wrong.
He had an injury this year, but
This Kettleer crowd is ready to erupt if he puts a ball into play and time is called. Falmouth is going to talk things over here on the mound.
So Scott's over at third, Karos at second, Ritter at first. All of them have reached in the worst way possible for a pitcher. Wasn't a hit, wasn't a strikeout, drop third strike.
Yep.
It was walks and hit batsmen.
Back-to-back hit by pitches.
Yep.
That's tough. So now Scott is at third. Karos is at second. And Ritter is at first.
I've heard a lot of things at a ballpark, but a megaphone going down, have a hit, or chanting have a hit, something new. And they're actually going to pull Joey Ryan. They're going to bring the left-hander out of the bullpen.
So a new pitcher coming in for Joey Ryan. Drew Sommers coming out of Central Arizona, the lefty, who went 2-2 this season. 24 appearances, making 5 saves and 30.2 innings pitched, an ERA of 3.23, striking out 48 guys. It's a fastball that tops around 90 to 91 miles an hour. But this is crucial here. This is your ball game right here, folks. It's the bottom of the ninth. The bases are loaded with 1 gone, and Falmouth has itself a 3-1 lead over Cotuit.
Joey Ryan is responsible for all the runners on base, so should these runs score, he would be the deciding pitcher.
Sun's starting to slowly set here at Lowell Park. We're going to get a full game here today.
In a game that realistically shouldn't have started out the way that it did, both runs coming in on errors. Grayson hit obviously frustrated, but this guy made his season debut just a couple of games ago, and he had some filthy stuff out of the bullpen, and they want the lefty on the lefties. They're not toying around with the lefty on righty matchup that favorites the hitter. We'll see what Somers has got. Carlsbad kid. Carlsbad produces a lot of good ball players. Carlsbad just 25 minutes north of San Diego. A lot of guys move around there, go to D2 schools, then go to D1, and a lot of pitchers especially.
So Somers trying to grab a save here. Commodores up by 2. The winning run is at first base. And it's Ryan Ritter, who just got hit by a pitch. So here we go. Chandler Simpson at the plate. It's a lefty-on-lefty matchup as time is called by Jack Payton, trying to talk things over with Drew Somers. Have a hit being chanted by the Cotuit crowd here at Lowell Park.
And they found a way through their first 8 games, so Somers has to make a stance here.
Let's see what happens. Bottom 9, 1 gone, bases loaded. Falmouth 3, Cotuit 1. Lefty on lefty matchup. Somers on Simpson. First pitch to Simpson. Inside, 92 miles an hour, ball 1.
And you can't walk him. Can't walk him, can't hit him because that brings in a run.
Scott on third, Karros on second, Ritter on first. 1-0 the count on Simpson. Somers gets his sign. Kicks and fires. Hit foul to the left side, out of play, count even at 1.
These foul balls have jolted this crowd, and because that stayed fair, the game is tied. Got to bear down.
Somers has got to find a part of the zone that Simpson doesn't like.
All 3 base runners are on base without a hit.
Count even at 1, 1 gone. Bottom 9, bases loaded. Doors up 2. Somers deals. Hit foul yet again. This one bounces off the net. It's 1-2. If you're Somers, what do you go with here?
You got to go as far away outside as you can, but he's been spoiling those outside pitches. The first one he spoiled foul was an inside pitch. Second one was an outside pitch. So got to get him the chase, whether that be you go to your sweeper on the outside part of the plate. Figure it out.
Simpson back into the lefty batter's box, choked up on the bat. Lefty on lefty duel. Somers gets his sign from Payton and deals the 1-2. Fastball hits to the left side again, foul.
See, he went to the outside part of the plate, up elevated towards the letters. This kid is demonstrating some very good opposite field power right now. He's just a little late on him. So now you got to get this thing as low and away as possible, get him to chase because he's going to the outside part of the strike zone, going the other way. Last thing you want him to do is get it in play for a fair ball.
Everything's on the table here. Bottom 9, 1 gone, doors up 2. 1-2 the count with the bases loaded. Chandler Simpson at the plate. Drew Somers on the bump. He deals the 1-2. Fastball grounder at third base. It gets through the legs of Taylor. 1 run comes in. Here comes the throw to the plate from Cross-Factor. The throw, not in time. He's safe. It's a tie game here at Lowell Park. Oh, man. We thought we had this one in the bag.
And they ruled that a hit. They ruled it a hit. I believe they just took it off the scoreboard. We'll see what they say. This should be an E5. And they tried to get the throw. Cross-Factor tried to get the tying run, but Jack Payton didn't expect the throw. Had he had expected it, maybe the tag would have been contested. And now the winning run is in scoring position, and the best thing the Falmouth Commodores can do is walk away with a tie.
No such thing as extra innings in the regular season in the Cape Cod Baseball League this year. So now there's 2 on and 1 gone in the bottom of the 9th. Justin Mickness at the plate. He squares the bunt. Moving on the left side, it stays bare.
Oh,
He's
my
out.
goodness.
What a play by Taylor. He just kept his foot on the bag and grounded it to get the force out.
Wow.
There's 2 gone here in the bottom of the 9th. When you're playing for a tie, that's all you can do. You got to want it.
Oh, man. This ball game, this sport is just insane.
Gotta love baseball.
They've had some fantastic bunts today. Cotuit has won the bunting game, but not with that one. And we would like to say they do officially rule it an E5. Now 2 gone, but still very far from over.
Simpson on second, Mickness on first. Brooks Baldwin at the plate. Lefty on righty. Duel 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th. First pitch to Baldwin, a chopper on the right side. Picked up by Walsh, who tags on first base. And that's how it ends. A tie here at Lowell Park. 3-3 your final. Cotuit no longer 9-0. How about 8-0-1? Take what you can get against the Cats.
I mean, what a game of baseball. I mean, that was probably one of the best games we've seen this season as far as score-wise and box score-wise, but there are so many things that both these teams are going to go home and correct. The fielding, big problem for both squads today, and I got to go back to the Jack Payton behind home plate. Cross Factor delivered a very contested throw, didn't get the tag, likely would have scored, but man, I just heard it from one of the spectators, one of the best ties you'll see. I hate ties so much, but hey, I mean, you'll take it against Cotuit.
Just wow. Holy cow.
2 pitches away.
2 pitches.
2 pitches was all it was.
I mean, inches away. So many things could have gone. Oh, man. A tough one for the Commodores. They were in front throughout. They had a 2 spot in the top of the 8th, but they give up 2 in the bottom of the 9th. Your final score, a tie. 3-3, the Doors and Kettleers with an awesome one. Next time Falmouth is in action, it will be on the road yet again, taking on the Brewster Whitecaps. First pitch is set for 5 o'clock, but that's on Friday. We have an off day tomorrow, so quick pause in the action, and then we're back into the swing of things. That's going to do it from Lowell Park, your final 3-3 with Logan Soforenko and our field reporter Carter Bainbridge. I'm Trey Redfield. Thanks so much for joining us. This has been a presentation of the Cape Cod Baseball League on the Commodores Radio Network.